Okay, so I just got home from work. I took a shower, and I opened up Twitter on my phone, and I saw that there was some huge Halo news. I didn't see what the news was, but I'm actually really curious to see what it is. All right, a new dawn. All right, let's see what you've been cooking up 343.
Chris Matthews, take one. Mark.
This is Casey Wu, take one. Mark.
I was told that I can just be my authentic self, Chris.
For 6 years, I don't want to be in front of a camera.
There's so much to do and so much fun to be had
when you play
Halo that I feel like I never run out of things to do.
I love intricate stories that take place across lots of different worlds, have lots of different meaningful characters.
What made Halo successful at the beginning? What is the legacy of Halo, and what's the soul that we want to bring forward, and what's the craft of making Halo games, and how do we set our studio up best to go deliver on that?
We knew we had to make a change in order to take us into the future.
When I first heard about Halo moving on Unreal Engine, my first thought was,
Wait, what? Halo's moving
I
to
think fans are going to be excited about the future of Halo because of the possibilities that are afforded us by using Unreal.
Before, we really had to split our focus in thinking about building an engine, supporting it.
Halo's now using the Unreal Engine. That's amazing. That's really good. The potential for the the look of the Halo games is just it's just reached a new high. But also I'm kind of sad that the Slip Space engine is no longer with us. They really worked 6 years making a new Halo engine from scratch just for it to be scrapped in the next game for Unreal Engine. But also Unreal Engine 5, that's a massive upgrade.
The Foundry project was an effort to show ourselves how far we can push things using Unreal 5.
New studio art director, Chris, came to me and said, hey, I have this crazy idea.
He said, hey, there's this thing called Project Foundry that I want to do. Let's make it happen.
Foundry specifically is based around the same concept of the Foundry in Halo lore. It's the place where Halo rings are born. It's not a game, it's a research project for our studio so we can prepare ourselves for the next steps of making Halo games.
Oh! Oh! Oh yeah, that looks good. But also this looks exactly like the... Yo. Dude.
The original Halo franchise was a graphics showcase. It was best in class. That's what Halo was when it first was released, and that's what Halo needs to be again.
Remake CE. Please remake CE.
So once Project Foundry had been approved...
Wait, HALO Studios. Did they rebrand?
The original Halo franchise.
Wait, so
once Project Foundry had been approved,
343 rebranded
the entire creative team,
HALO
and
Studios.
we ideated on 3 locations: something old, something new, and something really alien.
We had the Pacific Northwest, which is sort of traditional Halo biome.
We were trying to shove as much foliage in there as humanly possible to make it really feel like you're on a hike in the, Cascades.
The Coldlands, which was the second biome that we took on, it was more of a technical showcase where we could play with shaders, we could play with deformable landscapes and terrains. Unreal affords us more opportunity than we've ever had in the past.
On the surface, it might just look all like snow, but how many layers of things combine to really give that winter look?
And then our third biome was the Blightlands, which is any land that's been completely taken over by the flood.
I wanted to give our team the opportunity to really express an alien world, a really alien world, taking something way further than they may have actually done in previous Halo games.
What's impressed me about watching the Halo team work in Unreal is how beautiful everything looks, how incredible the environments look.
This shit's gonna be like 500 gigabytes. Just all the polygons for that beacon. That tree it's gonna take up, like, I'm actually curious if the next Halo game is gonna be open world, or are they gonna go back to linear levels? I know for a fact that once the new Halo releases on Unreal Engine 5, for consoles, it's gonna be capped at 30 frames. That was the same problem that Hellblade 2 had. They had Unreal Engine 5. They cared about graphic fidelity too much, and then the optimization was just fucking ugh.
Foundry was an initiative that touched on every part of the creative process, everything from concept art, VFX, characters, vehicles, and weapons to make
So they've
the
been
future games of Halo.
secretly working on another engine.
Taking this design, now we can really dig into material foundations. What is it actually made of? How does it fit?
Wait, I need to go back.
Creating an asset.
Look at the detail on that Magnum. Holy shit. They better remake CE.
How we can really dig into material foundations. What is it actually made of? How is it physically accurate to the world?
Oh.
Now we get to take all the wonderful legacy assets that we have, bring them to life, and bring them to today's standards.
We are really excited to be not just working on multiple projects, but also expanding our studio.
We are looking for new talent as the projects that we're working
Hire
on
me.
kind of get further and further into their development cycles.
And it is great to be part of a team that's growing because you can kind of see that force multiplied as people come in and take on challenges and you can do more.
Imagine a place where you have the commitment that this is what we want to do, Halo games, and create those experiences. And you can express your talent, your creativity, and your professional ambitions in that place.
We're looking for designers, we're looking for artists, we're looking for engineers.
It feels like a new beginning for the studio in a lot of ways, and I think that's pretty rare.
Yeah, they've basically been reborn.
And I
as
think we
Halo
arrived
Studios,
now
right?
at a point where you see the beginnings of people to start to believe in the process.
There's
Trust
so
the
much
process.
momentum that we have right now, and focus and clarity on not just what we're building, but why we're building, and kind of this next phase of Halo.
Okay, this has been a thing ever since 343 took over Halo. I want a Halo game to be released with like nothing controversial, nothing crazy that will get a lot of backlash being behind it. Because Halo 4, there was the art style and overall how it just feels like a Call of Duty ripoff. Halo 5, the marketing was fantastic, but then they threw that out of the window for the worst campaign in the entire series. And then there was, of course, the rec packs, the loot boxes, and the severe lack of content at launch. And then Halo Infinite, it looked like everything was going great. Everything was going good. And then, yeah, the campaign was great. The multiplayer gameplay is great. But again, there was no content at launch. There was nothing. It was bare bones. It was even worse than Halo 5. The Battle Pass was the only progression system in the game, and it was just a nightmare to get through. So the point is, I just want a Halo game to come out, and everything's fine. There's like no controversy leading up to its release. I just want that to happen for once. Because I feel like 343 has been cursed with that. But now as Halo Studios, they're treating this as a rebirth. So I hope that they really learn from their mistakes and start anew with Unreal Engine 5.
The worlds that we're building, the stories that we're going after.
The potential at Halo right now is huge.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Infinite
potential.
was the
This looks
last
really good.
remnants of how we made Halo games in the past. That was our recipe. And what we're doing right now, we're changing that recipe.
A New Dawn. Was that the name of the next game? Halo New Dawn? Far Cry New Dawn? Hold on. That looks sick. Look, I'm trying not to sound cynical here. I'm like, as a longtime Halo fan who's been through so much shit, who's seen the games change and seen how there was a lot of debates, a lot of these changes to the gameplay, art style, and all of that over the years. I just really want the best for this game, for whatever's next. I don't want 343 to HALO Studios to fumble again, because this rebirth sounds like a good way to learn from their mistakes and try again and start from scratch again. That's all I really have to say. Thanks for listening to me talk.